Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. For tonight, we will be crowning not one, but two new champions, right here in Youngstown, Ohio. For our first match, it is a one-on-one for the European Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the European Championship. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
Well, these fans obviously liking Robert Roode, as they're singing his theme song. But that could also be an indicator that he is too cocky for this match. Well, before anything glorious happens, let's just see if Bobby Roode can survive his opponent. Also known as Shane Thorne.
And his opponent from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shane Thorne.
Shane Thorne wasting no time getting to the ring, looking ready to get that European Championship. And here we go. Starting things off, Robert Roode. The only problem is, these two men, well, this is the first time we're seeing these two men in this ring. So whether they put on a good show or not, we won't know. All because of the fact that we've never seen them before. But I have a feeling, since it is for a championship, and they both require the need to be a champion, they might, just might, have what it takes to make this an entertaining match for everyone in attendance. Shane Thorne looking to put away Bobby Roode. But Bobby Roode, or Robert Roode, I keep saying Bobby because, you know, Robert, Bobby, same thing. almost had a 3 count there. Well, it was a 1 count, but you know what I mean. It's exciting. Now they just face one problem. Actually getting each other incapacitated enough to where one of them can score a pinfall. Either of these men would be a fine champion. While these two men continue, you gotta wonder how much longer they can take all this punishment. I mean, especially like Robert Roode. He claims he is glorious. The only problem with that is he's not exactly winning. Referee on the count of 4. These men have to get back into the ring before time runs out. Otherwise, it's a draw and we don't have a champion. Oh. Suplex into what looked like a pin. Oh, now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Robert Roode is our European champion. And for him, I imagine this has to be simply glorious. Well, into the age of Robert Roode we go.
Here is your winner, the glorious Robert Roode.
And there he is, your European champion. Just now, a 2-on-2 match. Cole Quinn and El Mago versus Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Crew from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Cole Quinn.
Cole Quinn coming out of the independent scene, and on his first night, I believe, yes, on the first show of SmackDown, Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr. are able to capture the tag team titles against Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon, proving that maybe they're not quite the power trip they claim to be.
And his partner, representing the Crew from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, El Mago Jr.
El Mago Jr. ready as always for a fight. And of course, as normal, their opponents. These two teams have fought.
And their opponents first, representing the Power Trip from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, Mojo Rawley.
These two teams have fought on several occasions. Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon looking to capture those tag team titles. However, that is the one thing that has eluded them, the ability to capture the the tag team titles.
And his partner, representing the Power Trip from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon looking quite ready for this match. But is he ready enough? Because according to our records, for the past, what is it now? Basically, Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon have never beaten Cole Quinn or El Mago Jr. So the question remains, could they actually win? Can they even actually beat El Mago Jr. and Cole Quinn? Honestly, probably not. But, you know, things are bound to change. Things are bound to get a bit mixed up. However, when it comes to stats, you have to follow them because of the facts that what they are. The fact is, Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr. are 2 for 2 against Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon. They have not lost to Mojo Rawley or Shane McMahon. So therein lies the problem for Mojo Rawley and Shane. In that they need to step up their game if they want to take on the tag team champions. I mean, just look at that. The tag team champions making short work of Mojo Rawley, tagging in and out to make sure that they are fresh, that they are ready for any attack that Shane or Mojo throws at them. As you saw just then, received a deadly uppercut, but Cole Quinn replies back with a brainbuster. Referee starting his count. Broke up the count at 6. These men don't need to be counted out, not at this point in time. See, the only problem they face they being Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon, is that they have yet to actually score any sort of points that would indicate they are going to beat El Mago Jr. and Cole Quinn. That being said, El Mago Jr. and Cole Quinn are the tag team champions, but that is always at liberty to change. I mean, Shane McMahon and Mojo Rawley looking very, very dominant in this match. We could possibly see a title change next week. As next week, Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr. have said this is the last chance that that Shane McMahon and Mojo will receive to become tag team champions. If they win, they become tag team champions. If they lose, they have to start at the bottom of the ladder and start wrestling dang Frankenstein type teams that are just thrown together. And only then, if they actually get a win, will Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon receive another shot. But again, going back to the stats, that seems rather unlikely for Shane McMahon and Mojo Rawley to get a shot. But you never know, they might surprise you. Cole Quinn with the leg drag. I mean, look at these two teams. Cole Quinn and El Mago able to know. Able to know that they need to stay on Shane McMahon, keeping Mojo Rawley out of the equation. However, Shane McMahon trying his best to overpower this team that has destroyed him and his partner for the past few weeks. Because you know Shane McMahon has to be feeling a little bitter about losing the tag team titles on the first episode of SmackDown and not being able to capture them ever since. Not being able to get a win over them ever since. But all that might come to an end tonight. All of their frustration could possibly come to an end tonight. As I said earlier tonight, if Cole Quinn and Mojo Rawley if Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr. beat Shane McMahon and Mojo Rawley next week in their Extreme Rules tag team match, then Shane McMahon and Mojo Rawley no longer get a shot at the tag team titles. So you know that's in the back of Shane McMahon's mind. You know that's in the back of Mojo Rawley's mind. Neither of these men want to be responsible for losing the tag team titles. But that happens. Losses happen, unfortunately for them, 2 times in a row. Cole Quinn working on the leg of Mojo Rawley. Trying to take the big man off of his feet. A smart strategy. If he can't run, he can't do this. Oh, but he's doing it anyway. Cole Quinn now. Oh, working on the legs of Mojo Rawley again. Almost had him, but Mojo Rawley reverses with a wicked clothesline. But Cole Quinn got him in a neck breaker. Cole Quinn going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Mojo Rawley able to kick out just in time. Cole Quinn now just trying to think of a way to put away Mojo Rawley. Oh, and a discus punch. Oh, Cole Quinn with him on his shoulders. Oh, and a snake eyes. Oh, just working on the head of Mojo Rawley. Oh, and a kick straight to the head. Now where's Cole Quinn taking him? Oh, back into his corner. Oh, what is this? Oh! Oh! Now that's what you call tag team innovation. I have never seen that move in my life, but it was amazing nonetheless. El Mago soaking in the glory. Uh-oh. Oh. El Mago Jr. picking up speed. Uh-oh. Mojo trying to slow him down. Just ramming his shoulder into the guts of El Mago Jr. As I said earlier, neither of these teams want to leave next week empty-handed, but this could possibly be an indication of what we will see next week. Oh! I'm not even sure what to call that. But 1, 2, 3. El Mago and Cole Quinn have beaten Mojo Rawley and Shane McMahon once again. And you know that has to sting.
Here are your winners, Cole Quinn and El Mago Jr., the Crew.
Crew looking very dominant. Now for our main event. Our main event, a triple threat cage match with Nikki Cross coming to the ring.
Is a triple threat match, making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross not looking intimidated, knowing she's about to get into a very destructive structure. Because obviously Nikki Cross herself, a very destructive person. These three competitors in this match demanded this match to see who would become the new #1 contender for Alexa Bliss's Women's Championship. And her opponent first, Rhea Ripley.
And her opponents, first, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, no stranger to being inside of a cage. However, going up against Nikki Cross, and later when she comes down the ramp, Liv Morgan. You gotta wonder what strategy that they'll have in order to win this match. What strategy they have to come up with to beat not one, but both their opponents.
And from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan so close to being in the main event at Money in the Bank. However, unfortunately, the women's title match was put on the pre-show that was not seen. To my knowledge, I thought it was in the show. But in that match was Alexa Bliss and Stephanie McMahon. And unfortunately, Stephanie McMahon suffered an injury, so she will not be able to compete this week nor next week. So that is why we are trying to find a new #1 contender. So that next week, well, not next week, so the week after next, we will have a triple threat match for the women's title. Oh, you just heard that smack. I'm willing to bet you could hear that all the way up in the cheap seats. As I said earlier, Nikki Cross, a very dangerous individual. And now Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are trapped inside of a cage with her. I mean, look at this. Oh, Liv Morgan able to duck out of it. Oh, Rhea Ripley caught her, just slamming her down. I mean, what really can you do? These three women asked for this match. They asked to be put in this match, and honestly, I don't know if it was a smart idea to give them this match. Because you know they're gonna tear each other apart. You just know it. You could feel the animosity as they were coming to the ring. None of these women like each other. That is why they are in this match. Because they think they deserve to have the women's title instead of Alexa Bliss. And all I have to say is they could possibly be right. They could possibly be 100% right about that. But my only comment is if they deserved it more, why didn't either of them win the Battle Royal? Why didn't any of them win the Battle Royal instead of Alexa Bliss and Stephanie McMahon? That's my only point on that subject. But now, we are finding out who will be the new #1 contender and who will be added in 2 weeks' time to a triple threat women's title defense. Liv Morgan looking to escape. Nikki Cross just attacking the air. Nikki Cross, that's not what you want to do in this kind of match. You actually want to hit your opponent. Oh, Nikki Cross right on Liv Morgan. Oh, Nikki Cross pulling Liv Morgan down. Now Rhea Ripley working on Nikki Cross. And now Liv Morgan trying to get them both back into the ring. Oh, now Rhea working on Liv Morgan. Suplex. Oh, and now it's Nikki Cross's turn. Oh! Just sending her into the cage. Oh. However, Rhea Ripley, no stranger to brutality. And there she goes, up the cage. And there she goes. Can she get over the cage wall before she is stopped by her opponents? And that would be a no, as Nikki Cross and Liv Morgan are now on the side of the cage, going after her. Oh, but Nikki Cross now attacking Liv Morgan. Probably not the best of ideas in the current situation, but you know, Nikki Cross, that unstable, able to wrestle Rhea Ripley back into the ring. Now both Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley on top of the cage. One of them will leave here tonight being added into that match. And one of them will end up going home. Well, not going home, but, you know, leaving here tonight without the sense of victory. Oh, and Liv Morgan now battling them both. Liv Morgan wanting this more than anything. Wanting to bring some sort of accolade to her career. Now her and Nikki Cross on top of the cage. This would be an excellent time for Rhea Ripley to get up and try to go out through the cage door. Instead, Nikki Cross sitting tall on top of the cage. Oh, but Rhea Ripley. Oh my. Nikki Cross being pulled back into the cage. Now Rhea and Nikki Cross trying to get on top of the cage. Only Rhea has successfully done so. Oop. Oh, now Rhea being pulled back into the cage. All three of these women now on the side of the cage, looking somehow to win this match. How? I have no idea. But they are looking to win this match. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley on top of the cage. Oh. Liv Morgan looking like she's losing her balance. Oh, maybe not. Down goes Rhea Ripley. Now both Nikki Cross and Liv Morgan trying to climb the cage to get out of here. Again, this would be a perfect time for Rhea to try to climb through that cage door and just leave this match. Just leave this match as the two of them fight on top of this cage. Instead, Rhea's going straight after him. There we are. She's pulling Liv Morgan back into the cage. This spells bad news for anyone in the way of Rhea Ripley. Who am I kidding? This spells bad news for the champion. Nikki Cross and Liv Morgan now working to get Rhea Ripley off of that cage. And there we go. All three women back inside of the cage. Liv Morgan in a guillotine headlock. Could possibly be bad news for Nikki Cross in the end of this match, but no. Oh, going for the pin. No. Rhea Ripley trying to steal one out from under the nose of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan saying, no way is that happening. And Rhea Ripley is your winner. So that means in 2 weeks' time, it will be a triple threat match between her, Stephanie McMahon, and Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And what a way to end the night. But that is how we end it. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of SmackDown, and we will see all of you next week. Good night, everyone.